SBR's season-ending round of the Group 3 series at Spa. Sean took a shock pole position ahead of Lewis, Nathan, Liam, who broke his qualifying duck to get 4th, and Kevin on crest on the 3rd row. It was a fairly standard start for everyone, in a race where the main championship implications were Kevin and Liam for the title, and Porsche and Jaguar for the constructors. Sean held his lead through turn 1, but as we know around Spa, sometimes that's not what you want. Lewis, trying to go around the outside No Rouge, never going to work, gets pushed off the track, and it was just every man for themselves down the straight. Gemini in 8th place got a bump up the rear from Kuhlainen into the X corner, with Kuhlainen going through along with Suspect. Then Adam just managed to sneak the car down the inside into Puon. Adam was going to have a go back as Suspect into turn 1. The Mercedes just finding a gap and getting a better exit out of the corner. It all sort of settled down. It was crests from Lewis, from Liam, from Kevin, from Nathan, and the 2 Lexus. And down at Team Lexus, there was some swapping. Sean allowed through ahead of Ben, and up to 6th. Gemini got a run alongside Kuhlainen, retaking the place that he lost earlier, and managed to sweep his way through Eau Rouge. And then Panos was next to pass Kuhlainen with a slipstream down the Kemmel Straight. And then just behind Suspect was passing the other Corvette of Tesos with a bit of slipstream from Fell's Nissan. But then Tesos had the last laugh as both of the cars in front went wide, and 2 for the price of 1 through Puon. Kevin, having been sat behind Liam, while Liam was sat behind Lewis, turned his Jaguar up and went for a move up the run down to Blanchimont. And in a straight battle between the Jag and the Porsche was never going to win, as Lewis is about to find out. In a straight line, the Porsches had absolutely no answer for that Jaguar, and Kevin quickly through and up into 2nd place. The game of leapfrog continued at Lexus, with Ben being allowed back through ahead of Sean. A mistake for Lewis out of the Paul Frere corner allowed Liam to get alongside and get past his teammate. But Lewis was going to come back at his teammate, with Nathan also trying to get interested, as Liam just trying to slot in between the 2 and doing so. Lexus doing a Ferrari and not knowing who to put in front as Ben braked for Sean. Nathan got a run down the inside of Liam out of Paul Frere, but that turned to the outside for Blanchimont, and he was never going to go there. And then Liam was going to power past Lewis. Liam in his special Hubert pink livery for Spa. Then found Nathan on his left, but with the inside, Liam managed to hold 3rd when Nathan was fighting away with Lewis, and with momentum around the outside managed to get past the Porsche. Chris and Kevin were fighting away as Kevin had closed in on the Aston. Kevin going around the outside into the calm section, but with Chris still right there. And Chris behind got caught out by Kevin's braking, lost the car, went into the side of Kevin, kept the place, and Kevin showing his displeasure at Chris keeping that place. Liam was telling Nathan, I'm going to pit. Nathan, being the moron he is, didn't listen, went down the inside and just slowed everyone up. And Ben, charging through, took advantage of a mistake from Lewis to put himself up into P3. Chevrolet were the next to play leapfrog, as Tasos was allowed to pass Panos. Adam down the inside of Thor, and Lewis around the outside of Kuulainen, both drivers making up places at the bus stop. Ben, having just come out from his pit stop, had been stuck behind Phil's Nissan and felt trying to pass Gemini. The Lexus not a quick car in the straight, so he needed anything to try and get past these two. He would be helped in turn 1 by Gemini, going in too hot. And a switch back, he was alongside the Nissan squeezing him over to the right hand side, with Nathan just coming out ahead. Liam, after his first stop, was struggling with his tyres in this stint, and going wide at Paul Frere is all Sean needed to take second place off the Porsche. And Nathan, trying to pass Phil, got a whack up the rear from Gemini. Gemini rightfully waited for the Mercedes to go by. Adam and Lewis were side by side through Stavolo and Paul Frere. And Lewis is somehow managing to get the momentum to out-drag the Mercedes down the inside towards Blanchimont. Thor side by side with Kuulainen right behind them. And Thor was going to go through an Adam as well, and as was Kuulainen. Liam still struggling with his tyres. Was an easy target for Kevin, who had made his first of 2 stops. One of few on the 2-stop strategy, most doing a 3. Ben, still behind Phil's Nissan, got his break when the Nissan didn't brake for the bus stop. Now Sean was next on Kevin's hit list, as he knew he couldn't lose time behind traffic to try and beat Chris's 3-stop, and that he didn't, passing Sean's Lexus.